It's just different.
What's up, niggers?
It's been a long time since we've been in the car.
Y'all missed us in the car. We just kind of been in the car, real shit.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, because we can't smoke in the studio.
It's okay. When we get our own,
Manifest in our own studio.
we gonna smoke that bitch out.
100%. We should have like a
smoke
honorary
session.
smoke session to like bless it.
Mm-hmm.
Get some spiritual biddies coming.
Hell yeah.
I like it.
How are y'all doing? Do your thing.
I feel like this is gonna be tradition now.
Mm-hmm. Shake that monkey. Shake that monkey, bitch. You started off. Hot box for real.
Yes. I feel at home. Bro, I found that I started calling more people bro because of my child.
Yeah.
When you're around that type of lingo so much, you pick up on it.
I do that too. I'd be like, brother. That's where I be getting like brother from. Because I'm like,
What's up, brother? That's my nigga right there. What's up, brother? That nigga is hilarious. That nigga said, I got some bad bitches over at my crib. He said, didn't you say you was babysitting this weekend? That nigga is hilarious.
hey, yo.
You really need more light. Let's put a little bit more light in this bitch. Welcome to another smoke session with JD and Evolving. I'm one of your hostess, Chakras.
And I'm your other host, Natasha. What's up, Negroes?
You want to hit this?
Plenty to go around.
Bet.
Light up your joints.
Yeah, light up your joints.
Roll your Schweed.
Bonnets and bras are optional. We
Yeah.
just have them on today because we're recording in the daytime. You know what I'm excited for? And this sounds crazy because I was so excited for
trip.
summer. When it gets darker earlier and we're recording.
Oh,
Because like the later smoke sessions were like really fucking, they were cute. I like those.
for sure.
I like those a lot. What's been up, friend? We've been doing this podcast thing for a year now.
Blowing my mind. Well, I'm excited about it. We both used to have our own separate podcasts, like solo podcasts, and that's fucking a thing within itself, but I'm so glad to be doing this with you. Like, you are serious about this, and it keeps me going. Like we talked about earlier today, like the motivation to not let your other, in a sense, half down is like motivation enough for me to keep showing up. And I feel like that should be enough.
Especially
half the time, for real. Like, things are hard enough.
Exactly. So like when motivation doesn't show up, self-discipline within itself should just be enough for me to say like, let me just keep doing this. It's also been beneficial. Like, I remember in like my independent pod journey, all I wanted to do was do shows. Like I was doing it so that I could gain the community to have enough people who wanted to come see me do the shit live. So to have done that already, it already feels like, okay, well, I've done what I wanted to do within podcasting. Like I've already kind of, like reached a threshold, but I see a lot of the podcasts that I admire and what they've been able to do over time. And I'm just like, oh, we've just scratched the surface.
Yeah.
And to have done a lot of what we've done in a year.
I was about to say, we've done a lot, though.
Yeah. I'm very proud of us. I'm very proud of us.
What are you okay with sharing that, you're excited to see us do?
Whoa, that's bright. One of the things that I'm really excited to see us do is take the merch serious. I'm excited to see more people in like Jaded and Evolving. Like I'm excited to see the brand expand versus just like the podcast popping. Because like the podcast is just one part of it. And then you need all these like supporting parts to make the podcast successful. So I'm really excited for when I see more like Jaded and Evolving t-shirts and, seeing more people in like hats and caps and stuff.
Go ahead and like yours first.
I don't need it.
Okay.
So that's what I'm really excited for. Like, photo shoots. I'm excited to start putting those things together. Like, I'm really excited to start getting in my business bag behind this brand is really what I'm excited for. What are you excited for?
Same. Really like honing in on my skills, growing my skills when it comes to us.
Yeah.
Because the editing, I still enjoy editing. Like, I feel like that's the constant thing for me is editing, but I know I can do more. And I was thinking about like what I could do as I pulled up here, like just thinking like, okay, I could do something with the intro, and then so I'm just excited about like evolving within the podcast and my skills that I already have, like building them, growing them.
I'm excited. I think what we're doing is there's a purpose to it, because I remember like when we first started this, we were excited to do it, but I think it was more so just like us being in the studio that day and just kind of feeling like I kind of had this thing on my heart, because you had it on your heart too.
Yeah.
And I was like,
if she ever wanted to, I would not say no.
Because we were already working here.
Yeah.
I think that was the thing. Like, if I'm going to come to work all day and be in the studio,
have fun with it.
I might as well record in the same place that I'm doing all this other fucking work. Especially because we were doing so much for a network that we weren't even a part of. Yeah. That I felt like that was another thing. Like, I'm putting all this effort and action into somebody else's shit.
Yeah.
When I know that what I was doing on my own was already individually great. And now I have this team of people that I'm working with on something else. Like, is it even possible to put a project in front of this? And we did it, and it's been more lucrative than, you feel me, like the business that we were doing behind the network. It's not to say that the network is not great as it stands. It's just, it's not our project.
Yeah.
So to take something and be like, hey, we're going to start this from the ground up, to already hit 1,000 followers. We're already hitting like 100+ views on episodes. We've already done the live shows.
Yes.
The next step is really like merch and just growth in general. I'm just excited.
I'm excited.
I'm excited. I'm happy for 1 year. I don't think that I've ever had this much excitement behind something this long. Specifically like an independent juncture where there's no boss in this, right? Like, we're the boss. We have to make the decisions. We have to make the creative decisions. We have to say, you know, like, when things are gonna go, like when they're gonna move. We have to set the deadlines. So it also helps me with just like control in my life and feeling like I have a bit more control over my future. And not feeling like I'm putting so much of like my happiness in somebody else's hands. Yeah. I don't have to like set PTO for what feels like a job. Like this is a job, don't get me wrong. Cause like the amount of hours that go into this shit, nigga. But I prefer this versus doing all this shit for somebody else. Yeah. Like I have no problem. Like if you text me and be like, hey, this needs to happen, or like, hey, we forgot something for this week, I'm not like, fuck, now I gotta get up. I'm like, let me go do this real quick. Like, let me go make sure that my baby stays great. Like, it feels like the start of something really fucking good, and I'm just really thankful.
Same. It has definitely been like that. Like, when you're just like, oh, this needs to be fixed or something, I'm just like, oh, okay, cool, on it. Yeah. Or like, I got it or even if I'm at work and I don't have like the tools or whatever, you're still like, oh, I fixed it, but just letting you know, heads up. And I'm just like, I don't feel like, oh shit, I fucked up. It's more like okay, cool, this is truly a team effort. I love this.
That is the thing that has helped me the most. Is I've worked with people in the past on projects, and there was a part of me that felt like they were trying to be like the head of it all. It didn't feel like a collaborative thing. It felt more like I was working for somebody. So it feels really good to feel like there is an equality in this. There's an equilibrium in our strengths. I don't feel like I'm pulling the weight and you feel me, or like you're pulling too much of the weight and I'm not doing anything. When I say it's equal, it's like, granted, we're doing two totally different things when it comes to the show, but without your editing, I have nothing to market. You see what I'm saying? Like, we don't work without the other one. And granted, we could do all of it on our own, but that was the whole point of
didn't work out that great. It was a lot.
And then what's blossomed from this that we don't talk about is like the other thing that I'm really excited for, because like now I get to do this same thing for other people. Yeah. Like this will be something that I can teach long term. Yeah. Because podcasting is not going anywhere. I think a lot of people have gotten scared because people see that it's so saturated, but the only reason why it's saturated is because you're in it. Like, that's something that I've had to learn. When we talk about saturation of markets and things like that, the reason why it seems so saturated is because you're now a part of the market. But before you didn't know anything about it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So now your fears have only become your fears because now you're in it. But when you weren't in it, you had nothing to worry about per se.
So go back to that.
That's how I be feeling. I just be feeling like stay in the lane of being excited for it rather than be afraid that it's not going to work out or that it's not going to pay off. So I just be giving myself more shit to do all the time when it comes to this. Like, all right, the pod is strong as far as marketing is concerned, but like, how can I make it stronger? So we started implementing like the Black business highlights or the small business highlights, and
which was dope.
And I'm excited to continue to do that because then that opens up a network of people and different things and just different projects.
Yeah, and then the strains of the week. Those
I love
have been
that.
Really cool. The research behind that excites me. Not gonna lie.
Absolutely.
Like I really like looking up like, okay, this strain, and I'm just like, oh, okay, I have felt that from this strain, or I don't really feel that in this strain. Let me go see like what other strain has this terpene in it, and let me see if I can like, I feel that or whatever.
100%. I am at a point, especially like with my cannabis certification, where I feel like I'm actually utilizing this bitch. Like at one point it felt like I was doing this for no reason. Like I only was getting it because it was just something cool to have. But now in having it and actually having to utilize it, because I have friends that come to me and be like, yo, like, I'm smoking this now, or you feel me, like I want to try something new, or like, hey Chakras, I just tried this new thing but it's giving me headaches, whatever the case may be. Like it brings me joy to be able to be like, well, maybe it's this, maybe check into this, because like I'm not 100% sure. Like I'm not a pharmacist or no shit. I just know I know a lot more about weed than your average nigga who smoke weed. Yeah. But it just feels good to be of service and having this background like in Jaded and Evolving and posting the strains of the week, like you said, like the research portion of it and all those different aspects. It makes me feel like I am actually doing something with my life versus just being a wasted. You feel me? Like, how some people go to work and just go home.
You wasting your degree.
You're just wasting your life.
You're
like
not
in general.
Doing the things
like a bitch with no hobbies or nothing. Like I don't.
Where the substance at?
Right. Like, what makes your life worth living outside of the fact that you only paying bills, you only go on vacation 1 or 2 times a year? Like, I don't want to be that person. I never want to be that person. So it feels good in having this project where I know that I have something more to do than just what I was already doing with my life.
The retrograde has definitely been pulling it out too.
Yeah, oh for sure. For shit.
It's like you got shit going on, my nigga.
Yeah.
Like, it's not basic shit.
I'm really excited for like shows, like upcoming shows and shit, and like what we'll do with all of that. I'm on a cloud about life.
Yeah. And it's really cool to have something like to be excited about, like while so much is happening in the world. Like sometimes you really just be like, damn, it's so much shit happening, and then you turn around and you like, but I got this. I do this.
Listen,
this is great. Like I can pinpoint a few good things. Gratitude.
And not the type of gratitude where it's like, God, I'm thankful for life. I'm thankful for it. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't be thankful for those things. I just like the fact that I can be like, God.
Of course you are thankful for those things.
I'm thankful for these milestones that we hitting with the pod. Like, I'm thankful for the fact that this has opened up my life to more opportunities.
Yes.
Like, thank you for the people that I've met. Thank you for the opportunities. Because, like, I've always wanted to be on somebody's stage. I've always wanted to, like do theater and things of that nature. Granted, this isn't theater, but I'm still on the stage. I'm still actively working in media. These are all things I've always wanted to do. So like you said, to your point, it's not just this basic level of gratitude. It's this gratitude, like, God, you really let me find my purpose and act in it. Like, thank you, God. Because like I really could still be on a journey of trying to figure out what am I supposed to be doing in my life. But now I know. And I'm in it early. Some niggas don't get in it till they 40. I'm 31. I'm thankful.
You smart.
Temperature. Oh, this feels hot.
I was wondering when that was going to come up.
Thank God for a 2
But yeah, I'm just really excited about the future, the present, the everything.
Yeah.
It just feels really good to have something going on.
100%. I'm glad I don't feel like a failure anymore in life either.
Or like I feel, like I'm behind. Like, who am I behind? Like,
I'm ahead of a lot of niggas. And it's honestly, I love it. A lot of it has to do with just more being more welcome of change. God damn, that took a while to get out. But, being more aware of when I say that I want more out of my life, right? Most of the time when people say they want more out of life, they go get a better job.
Yeah.
Or they go do some... I feel like creativity is a part of everybody's life, and everybody needs to have creativity. Yeah. So the fact that I found my lane... Yes, the fact that I found my lane, it just feels really, really fucking good. Oh, no.
Yeah. I'm finding that I need to keep going with my purpose.
Yeah.
Like, I know that I'm multifaceted, but I haven't really let that set in the way that I feel like I need to. Like, I say, like, I'm multifaceted. I do this, I do that, blah, 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 blah. But, like, am I allowing that?
Like standing on a business.
Yeah, am I allowing that to be the thing? Am I seeing that I'm multifaceted, not only in creativity, but, like, in being who I am and all these different things? Like,
yeah, because I feel like with everybody, right, we always have all these things that we're good at, but you have to kind of like pick one and then kind of like take tidbits of the other, because I don't feel like one person can be everything. Granted, can be everything, but like to try to take the responsibility of trying to be all that all of the time and still have a job and still have a like, that's insane. I feel like the people who live those type of lives are the people who let their jobs and shit consume them, and all they are is work. Like, even when that nigga on vacation, that nigga's at work. I don't want to be,
which
I
is
don't
crazy.
See that. Like, I don't want to see that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also learning that part too. Like, there is a time and place for all these different parts of me.
Absolutely.
So
it feels good to be on this side of whatever the fuck this is, right? I could call it success, I could call it a blessing, I could call it whatever.
In return.
It just feels right. It feels good to be on this
like that
side of it.
Tail end, like not the tail end, but like
the tail end of one thing and
like
the start of something
side
else.
of the roller coaster where it's just like, all right, we kind of chilling for real.
Like, every aspect of my life right now, I'm so thankful. Like, my friend group, I'm thankful. My job, I'm thankful. My life, like, my life. I am thankful that I could put gas in my car. I'm thankful that if I want to go get takeout, I can go get takeout. I'm thankful that I'm able to get my hair done. Like, I am thankful for all of the freedoms that I have.
Yeah.
Not in comparison to anybody else, none of that. And then I sit back and I look at this podcast and I'm like, God, I thank you for what it's done for me. I'm thankful for what it's done for my confidence. I'm thankful for what it's done to, like, me wanting to improve my skill set. Like, I don't want to be mediocre. I don't want to settle. Like, nothing about this makes me go, this is enough.
Yeah.
Everything about this pod is like, I want to go harder.
I can keep going.
Until I'm in arenas, until I don't even know if that's what I want, but
it feels good.
When the grandiose fucking thing, why can't I?
Yeah.
If in a year we've done this, and I want to say, like, shout out to the LNL Network for putting Pod Nation together.
Yeah.
I want more of that.
Yeah.
I want to see more Pod Nations. I want to see more Afros and Audios. I want to see more Black festivals. I want to see more Black independent podcasts at the forefront. Not being funny when I say this, but, like, I don't want to see no more Charlemagnes.
No.
I don't want to see any more DJ Envies. I don't want to see any more of the dumb shit. Like, if Mandy and Weezy was to throw some shit together, I want them to be on the independent end of, like, how they came up, because I look at them as, like, pioneers in the game. You feel me? I want people like Lauren Lionel. I want them to put more things together, because when I think about independent podcasts, I throw them in there. I want Sisters Who Kill. Like, let's do something behind true crime. Let's get all these niggas in a room together and let's talk about how y'all got to be where y'all are. And I know that it wasn't nothing but, like, honing in on the skill set and, like, being great and leveraging your network and not being afraid. But I want to hear those stories. Like, I don't feel like if you have a sex-based podcast, I don't feel like you have to have that conversation on your pod. You feel me? If you're a business-based podcast, you have to have that on your pod. But to have a weekend of just inspiring new creatives to, like, get in a bag, I would love to see that. I want to see more festivals where you're getting smaller creatives on the stage and you're giving them opportunity. I feel like that's what a lot of people lack is opportunity.
For sure.
And I feel like I haven't been granted a shit ton of opportunities in life. I've been granted great opportunities, but a lot of opportunities I had to create for my fucking self. So where are the people that are coaching and teaching the people on how to create opportunity? Like, I want to see that, and I want to see leaders in these
spaces.
Yeah, like, it's a call to action. Like, I really want motherfuckers who are already seeing some type of traction, whether it be in support, whether it be in money. Like, if this is your lifestyle, if you've been able to quit your job because of your pod, motherfucker, you need to have a festival and teach how the fuck did you do that shit. And I'm not talking about do it for free either. Charge what the fuck you going to charge, but get them niggas in a room and like tell the story, because more black people deserve billions of dollars. More black people deserve big bags. Like, my bag is on the way. I want all niggas to eat, but I want niggas to eat when they work just as much as I do. That's why I'm excited. Like, I'm so excited to grow my network around some niggas who really like got some traction.
Yes,
I am excited. Where when you get in a room, y'all maybe talk family shit for like 15 minutes. Oh, how the kids? Oh, how's it? Listen, nigga, I got this project. Like, that. You know that shit make my coochie throb. What? What? I be in a room, nothing but like black women, and they like, yeah, we had this festival. What, girl? Tell me what happened.
Yeah.
Tell me the quarrels. Tell me all of it. I want the redemption story. Yeah. Tell me how your fucking vendor fell through last minute and all you did was send 35 emails, but you stayed up till 2 o'clock. Like, that shit make my coochie throb. Like, growth, just, it make, I get so fucking excited.
Yeah.
Why are you not as excited as me?
I am excited. I'm just high. You know, I got a little tism. Like, it's not like an outward, like, I'm feeling it. Like, I'm embracing every word that you're saying. I'm just like, I'm envisioning. Like, as you're talking, I'm seeing it. And I'm just like,
that's because you're the manifesting generator, and I'm the projector. So I'm supposed to say the words, and then you're supposed to take the words, and you're supposed to generate the words. See, I'm catching on. Yeah. Because you don't know shit about the human design. I don't know. Motherfuckers like, you a projector.
That's what it sound like.
I'm like, I don't be projecting my nothing on nobody, because I don't want nobody to do that to me. But they was like, that's not what that mean, ho. Like, it mean that you motivate people. Like, you are the motivator. So why they ain't make one of the, why call it a projector? You hear the dudes call it motivator.
Because everybody don't be motivating.
They don't. Way. Some people be hating ass bitches. Let's talk about that. Ooh. Just like in this space of.
Won't tell me y'all ain't tell me that I had that on me. That's crazy.
What'd you have on?
I asked on myself.
No. Oh shit, you did.
That's what I'm saying.
It's okay.
Y'all didn't say nothing. Anyway. Is this phone fine? Because this about to die. I don't say, oh damn, and it's still overheated.
Okay, so maybe we won't talk about being hating ass motherfuckers. Literally, all we're saying is,
it's spirit saying, shut up.
Yes, continue to work on what y'all work on. Continue to be great
and bask.
Embrace it.
Bask in the greatness.
We say all the time, don't start a podcast. But if you find that you really want to start a podcast and reach out to us. Like, one thing we're not going to do is gatekeep. Like, we might charge you for some hours if you really want to, like, whatever, be deep in it, like, really in it. Yeah. That's going to cost you something.
That's, but if like, you just consulting
need,
for real.
Yeah, but if you just need, like, a quick tip or something that, like, even to get started. Like, how do I get started in podcasting? Just let us know.
My nephew calls me all the time. He's starting the podcast. He's like, what do you use? What did you use when you first started? I was like, simple shit. Like,
I use my phone on the voice record.
The Spotify for podcasts. That's what I was using.
I was using the record app on my phone.
What is it, Anchor?
Yeah.
I was using Anchor.
I didn't start using Anchor until I started doing like my own independent shit. When I was doing Best Friends Talking Shit, that's when we were using the Anchor shit. Sometimes some episodes used to go crazy. Then we started going live using StreamYard.
I do want to go live. I do want to do that a couple times, maybe once a month.
Smoke like live smoke sessions or something. Yeah.
Once I get this hot spot, since I'm reevaluating movement in my life.
I like it.
Yeah.
I'm going to finish smoking this.
We'll catch y'all.
We'll catch y'all on the next episode.
Hopefully y'all finish smoking. Hopefully y'all are writing. Maybe y'all started journaling. The full moon just passed by the time this got out. So, working it, basking it. Absolutely. Manifest, move towards greatness. You are great already, but
yeah, just
anything that you feel like you're like, damn, if it keeps coming up and you're like, damn, I really need to work on this, do that shit. Just do it. Actually, no. Wait until the retrograde is over.
Plan
then
it.
do it. Yeah,
Plan. Like, really set yourself up. Again, reach out to us. And not just in, like, podcasting. If you really are the type of person where you like, yo, I really want to work on my goals, but I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. I am a lifestyle coach. I don't want to coach no more. So just let me the fuck know. Yeah. Like, all I am right now is a bitch with wisdom. Hit my line. I got you.
And if you just need to rant,
we here.
We got our strengths and our weaknesses.
Absolutely.
I'll let you talk my head off, for real.
Period.
Remember when I used to be like, don't come to me with that. Now I'm just like, sure, why not?
Because why not?
I be spacing out anyway. Like, you just really need to get your words out. And I'm
just
like...
Yeah, you just need somebody to sit here while you complain.
I'm going to look at you and everything. I'm going to give you eye contact.
I might even hit you with a every now and then. Don't let me catch on.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to jump back in your grandmother. You feel me?
That's me all day.
That's all I'm saying. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure that you give us a 5-star rating. And make sure that you talk to us because we talk back.
Please.
We love y'all.